What's up, y'all? Man on the Moon here with another video. Today, I have a couple pulls to do, a couple ascends, and I am going to power level through one of the 6 stars I'm going to ascend. I'm going to power level them just to tier 2. Then I got a couple other tunes that I'm going to tier up. Start with the gear tokens. Just get them out of the way. Ooh, wow. Okay, Canteen off the bat from gear tokens. That is nice. What is the chance of that? I mean, it says 10%, but like, that's also including stuff like the whetstones and the double holsters. I bet the chances of a Cantina GPS are like 1% or less. Probably less, really. Prestige wheel. I know I want that Negan. Mainly just because I don't have him. And I believe he's the only ascendable that I don't have. I would take another Shiva. I mean, I've got 3 of them already, but who doesn't want another Shiva? And then this is the guy. Guardian Ezekiel. He's the one I want the most. I started playing just after the 6-star era. I did not get him with the event where everybody got him if they were playing. So I have been wanting him since I started playing the game, basically. Otherwise, I mean, a rare 5-star would be cool. Somebody I don't have, somebody that's not a dupe. But even if I get a dupe, there again, I'm about to do an Ascension, so fodder's fodder. I wouldn't really be terribly mad with fodder. Although I will say, this Negan right here, he would be awesome to get, as would this Maggie. I don't have either of those, and they are super cool. Jose would be awesome. What's that? Nah, that's Command Jesus. I'm gonna pull on All Out War Zeke. See what we get. Oh! Wow! Holy cannoli. That is my 3rd Glenn, so he will be fodder, but let's be real, I was not expecting an ascendable from Prestige. You know, normally it's just your typical 4-star, but, yeah, that's nice. I like that. You know, I actually don't have him as a 5-star, so that leader skill could be kind of useful, for SR and stuff. And his rush really isn't bad. I mean, all teammates get 30% attack and 40% defense for 6 turns. That is a very, very long buff, turn-wise. Wow, okay. I will take... Whew. It has already been a good one. I've only got 1 pull on this 5-star wheel. That Dwight I actually got with my last 3 pull that I did on 5-star recruits. Dwayne I would love. He is a great, great crit leader for SR. Santa Zeke. I've watched Mama Deadhead use him so much, and he is just a powerhouse. He can wreck. And then, of course, Berserker Romanov. He is really the one that I probably want the most, just because I have a team that he could work very well in. I have a couple teams he could work really well in, actually. I'm going to go back out and go in and pull on... Who am I going to pull on? Who am I going to pull on? Let's pull on Victor, because he is probably my favorite character in the game. Joshua, I believe that's a dupe. That's the revived Joshua. Yeah. I'm fairly certain that's a dupe. Like, 99% sure. Let's see, what else do we have? Might as well do the 4-star weapon. There again, there's nothing in here that I want or need. Basically, the best I can hope for with this is to get a polishing kit or a duct tape when I disassemble this weapon. And that's really not a good one anyway. 15 attack and then bonus defense when enemy HP is more than 70%. That's just a terrible combo all around. Although, I bet that looks really cool when it's fully upgraded. I will say that. I bet that looks really cool. We also have... Do we have one of those? No, we don't. Might as well. Yep, Darius gun. That is actually a really good weapon if you're new to the game. That crit is pretty good for a 3-star, and the fact that it comes with AP, even if it is AP when taking damage, that's still a pretty good, it's a pretty solid weapon for a newer player. So, now, we are gonna do an ascend. And we are going to ascend Regina. Oh man, one thing I will say about this game, it looks very good. Like, her art is amazing right there. Anything else can be said about the, the game and things that are wrong with it, but nobody can say that this is not a very good-looking game. So, let's start with dupes, see what we got in the way of that. I don't have too many because I just ascended Lacerator Rick earlier this week, or late last week, but I've got a bunch of Benedicts, so I'm not terribly worried. I'm going to have enough to ascend one of the legacy tunes if and when they drop soon. Otherwise, I'll just hopefully have enough fodder again to use fodder instead of bennies. Let's see, who do we have dupes of? All the different Dwights. Oh, I just realized I could make a full Dwight team now. I know I've got a couple in here. Definitely not going to use those Herschels, because he could be good. He could be amazing. It's kind of doubtful, considering how widely accessible he is, but it is possible. So, I might as well use the maxed out Joshua, because, well, I always like having stuff to level for level up tournaments. I don't like running out, so I would prefer to use one that is already leveled, because I feel like I've gotten the most out of them at that point. Not necessarily level 80, they don't have to be completely maxed, but I say around level 50 as a tier 4 5-star is when it starts becoming really expensive to level them, and it becomes less worthwhile. You just get less back for your resources that you're expending. Okay, so yeah, I got that Michonne as a dupe. That might honestly be it for my dupes. I have done some ascends lately, so like I said, I'm running low. Oh, nope, I got that. Is that Command Jesus? No, that's just that's Samurai Jesus. I wanted that guy for so long, and I never got him. And then out of nowhere, I've gotten like 4 in the past month and a half, 2 months. So, that was 4 dupes. Go in and... oh, nope. Looks like that was only 3 dupes. Take a screenshot of that. And here we go. And there she is. I've seen her on a lot of defense teams lately, and she can be really good, because you can just tank her out and not worry at all about her damage output, because that maim is going to do 1600 maim damage, regardless of what her attack is. So you just throw a defense and an HP mod on her, and either a defense or HP set, and give her a nice defensive weapon, and she can really hurt you. So yeah. And I have one more to do. I'm going to ascend Darcy. Like I said when I was looking through the wheels, I very much want Guardian Ezekiel. And fortunately, he was added to the fast section of the Ascension wheel. And so I decided that I'm going to start doing more fast 4-star ascends, trying for him. Because, there again, he's still, even today, you know, even with him being the absolute first 6-star ever, he is still very useful. So, we're going to try for him. Alright, I got all my dupes in here. And we've already had some insane luck today as far as our pulls go, so let's see if we can get another one. Come on, Ezekiel! That is not Ezekiel. Who is that? Oh, that's Ben. That is Ben. Which, there again, that's a dupe. I'm okay with it. I actually just recently started playing the Telltale games myself, and Ben, you know, just... he tried, man. He tried. Alright, so... I am going to... actually... do some tiering up real quick. I'm going to power level Regina. Just because, why not? You know, a little bit extra stuff. 32 levels, so she'll be 33. Alright. I actually do like the fact that she has AP gain, because with all these turn 1 and turn 2 teams, that extra AP can be really helpful. She, like I said, she can hurt you in a lot of multiple ways. Like, throw a Basil at it, that'll bring her up to 50. And some 2-stars at her. Got some tunes trained, so I'll just go grab them from my training grounds. All these high-cost energy roadmaps, I have been slacking as far as keeping my training grounds going and just farming survivors, because I actually am running very low on world cans. But it is what it is. Those roadmaps aren't going to be here forever, and survivors always will be. At max. Go back to Regina. Where is she? I went past her. and characters gives 3 levels. So I need 3 more. Alright. And we have just enough gear to upgrade her, as far as the scopes go at least. Alright, well there she is. We are also going to finally tier 4 Nick, because kind of like everyone else, I'm trying to work on that 8% team, and he's kind of a staple of it at the moment, at least until they release Command Maggie. He is going to be the staple command for those teams. But he does look good. I like the way he looks at tier 4. I mean, he gained the little leg strap and knife sheath that look like. Maybe the knee pads, he might have had those at tier 3 though. He looks good, I like him. I think he's going to be real fun to use. I haven't done a whole lot of testing at the moment, but that's alright. I'll get there. Gotta work on those 8% weapons. And I believe I may have one last person to tier. I was really happy that I got this guy with my last Warpole. He definitely is no Diego or no Holly, but he is not a dupe for me, and I was actually really happy to get him. So I power leveled him up as a 5-star and ascended him a few days ago. And there we go. Got him to tier 3, level 1. I think I might play around with him in some friendly duels here in the next few days, because at this point I have Lacerator Rick, Lacerator Davey, and Lacerator Shiva. So with having Madison and the Fast Morgan as leaders, and they also do bleed damage, I think I've got some really, really fun bleed teams that I could put together. And they're not the fastest things, I'll say that, but I have gotten bleed damage up to more than 3k, and it's just fun. It's just fun. And the fact that he does deal main damage, and I mean, I wish that heal reduction was 100%, but 75% can still... It's not going to block a revive, but it will minimize the amount of health they come back with, and that can make them very easy to kill. Plus the fact that he gives all teammates focus for 1 turn, that is really the cherry on top of his adrenaline rush. He looks really fun. So that's going to be the end of my video. Hope you all have a wonderful day, and Survival Road just started, so I hope you all remember to burn your energy, and most of all, have fun, guys. Have fun. Man on the Moon, out.